Hello and welcome to Ebara Turbomachinery Services Indonesia, ETSI, parts of Ebara Elliott Energy. This video contains information visitors need to stay safe while visiting our facility. Please take your time to watch this videos carefully. Thank you and have a safe visit. Ebara Elliott Energy is committed to provide a safe and healthy workplace to prevent work-related injuries and ill health for our employees, contractors, visitors, and general public. Visitors must obtain an identification badge from security before entering the facility. You must wear your ID badge at all times inside ETSI facility, and please follow the safety procedures in the facilities at all times. If this is your first visit, or if it has been more than 6 months since your last visit, it is important to review the safety protocols to follow during your time on site. Make sure you know who your point of contact is and how to contact them while you are on site. All visitors must be accompanied by the host or their representative at all times during their presence in the facility. Vehicles are subject to operating rules and restrictions, including the posted speed limit. The use, sale, transfer, or possession of alcohol and illegal drugs in ETSI premises are prohibited and not permitted in ETSI premises. It is prohibited to use any kind of smoking devices inside the ETSI facility. Smoking activity is only allowed in the designated smoking area. Personal protective equipment. The following personal protective equipment is required at all times in the workshop area. Safety glasses with side shield protection. Safety footwear with metatarsal protection is required when entering workshop operational areas. Slip-on protective footwear is available for brief visits outside of walkway areas. Appropriate apparel is required on your visits. Shirts must be worn at all times. Shorts or cutoffs are not permitted on company premises. Jewelry and loose clothing may not be worn around rotating equipment. Hearing protection is required in areas where noise levels reach or exceed 85 decibels. The 5 life-saving rules. Ebara Elliott Energy's 5 life-saving rules address high-risk activities based on industry best practices and lessons learned to prevent serious or fatal incidents. These rules are non-negotiable, and any deviation may result in your removal from the premises. The 5 life-saving rules are: lockout tagout. Ensure equipment is at a zero energy state and verify isolation before work begins. Working at heights. Use fall protection equipment when working at heights greater than 4 feet or 1.2 meters. Machine guarding. Never remove or modify any machine guard without authorization. Suspended loads. Never walk, drive, or work under a suspended load. Confined spaces. Never enter a confined space without authorization and issuance of a proper entry permit. Stop work. In addition to the 5 life-saving rules, Ebara Elliott Energy firmly promotes its stop work policy. This means that everyone, employees, contractors, and visitors, has the authority to stop work if an unsafe condition is identified. Here are some of do's and don'ts while you are inside the workshop. Do's. Always follow direction of your host. Observe and follow safety instructions at all times. Wear prescribed PPE during your visit to workshop area. Additional PPEs may be necessary in some areas. Your host will help you with the additional PPEs. Report any unsafe action or condition or any emergencies condition require attention to your host, admin manager, or EHS during your visit. Don'ts. Do not operate machinery without authorization. Do not enter other areas other than assigned or designated by your host. Do not touch, smell, or taste any chemicals. Do not interfere with electrical fitments. In the event of an emergency, visitors are requested to familiarize themselves with the evacuation plan and emergency exit routes. ETSI is equipped with alarm for emergencies like fire, natural disaster, or emergencies in neighboring area affecting ETSI facility. When it is sounded, visitors are requested to stop working and your host will escort you to the safe assembly area. Once gathered, please reach your point of contact to report your whereabouts. Do not leave the safe assembly area without further instruction from emergency response team leader. Before you leave, please return the PPE to your host and ID badge to the security post. Thank you for viewing this video covering visitor safety requirements. If you have any questions now or during your stay here at Ebara Turbomachinery Services Indonesia, please direct them at your point of contact or EHS representatives. Thank you for viewing this video. We wish you a pleasant visit and have a safe day.